Saying good morning once again to those of you listening to Classic Radio, GBN TV. Those of you viewing us via GBN TV, how are you doing this morning? Social media platforms, all as well with everyone this morning. Hey, welcome to the mid-morning buzz here on Classic Radio once again and GBN TV. I'm your host, GT. Let's go over to Mr. Nicholas Snagg this morning and say good morning. Good morning to Mr. Snagg. How are you doing this morning? It is always bearing good fruits at the time you come around here on the program, and I certainly know that the information you're going to share with us this morning. Mr. Snagg actually represents the folks of GARP. I won't seem to mess up the abbreviated word for them. GARP. I always say GRAP for some reason or the other, but it's GARP. Yes. I get it right this time. How are you doing this morning, sir?
I am fantastic. I'm having a fantastic day, and you sound like you're on top of the world this morning, my friend.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Great. I'll extend a good morning to all the listening as GPN, whether they're in Grenada, listening on the radio, the World Wide Web, YouTube, all the social media platforms. Good morning. And welcome to the Morning Buzz.
All right. A few weeks ago, we were having a bit of a chit-chat about, what of course, GARP is doing. And, this week, again, you're back, of course, to inform our listeners and viewers about more of, I like to call it the good stuff that you go through out there. That certainly helps a lot of individuals who of course, associate with your particular grouping that you're involved in. So tell us, I'm going to hit it off the bat. There's another health fair coming up, and you're going to share the details with our listeners and viewers this morning. I'll give you the opportunity to share all that information. Go right ahead, please, sir.
Great. Thank you for the opportunity. We at GARP really appreciate the GBN and the family of GBN. We feel like we're part of GBN in all the efforts we try to make available for the elders of Grenada. And with no exception, we are having our second health fair for the year. Last time I was here with you, I tell you, we try to do 4 at least once every quarter. We are in the second quarter of the year, and therefore we are doing our second health fair. Our second health fair would be taking place at the Central Police Station on the Carenage on the 28th of May. And starting from 10 a.m., we will have services available to anyone. You don't have to be an elder, anyone that in need to check their health situation. Now, GT, as we know, there's a lot of chronic health disease that's affecting our people. Yeah. And we have to be on top of them. We cannot let them slide for any reasons. And with that now, our support team, the nurses, the doctors, will tell anybody who's coming in, they must know their numbers. And the numbers being your health, your blood pressure, your sugar, your diabetes level, your cholesterol level, knowing what your eyes are, your body mass index, all those things you must know as an individual, right? And if you don't know, here is an ideal opportunity for you to come to our health fair and get to know what those numbers are, right? When you come there, you will be met by a team of nurses, a team of doctors that is dedicated to helping us at GARP deliver this service to you. You would be checked, your blood pressure would be checked, your cholesterol levels would be checked, your sugar levels would be checked. We also partnered up with some partners. Courts, they'll be doing some eye exams to check your vision, to make sure everything is okay with that. And anyone that we come across that needs further investigation, we recommend that they visit the community health centers, or if it's, believe it or not, we come across some people who needed to be directed directly back to the general hospital because we found that their blood pressure or the diabetes was so high. Immediately we are dispatching them towards the general hospital so they can seek the care that they need. We also partnering up with the police association to deliver this service, GT. So it's very important for our people to come out and know what their numbers are, and it's a free service. So you don't have to pay anything. All you need to do is turn up and register, and you will be provided with the service.
All right. Who is invited to be to this? Who is invited? I mean, are we looking for the elderly individuals, folks who are probably shutting at home and probably need someone to take them? But who is invited to this? Is it everyone is invited? As young as I am and as young as you are, tell me, who is invited to be part of this particular health fair?
Anyone who's listening to me right now and can hear me, or on the island of Grenada at this time and they want to come to get their health checked, you're welcome.
It's as
We're
simple
not
as that.
discriminating against anyone.
All right.
Simple as that. As simple as that.
All right.
And like I said, it's at the Central Police Station on the Carenage. So everybody knows where that is. The bus drops you right across the street. You just need to cross the street. And if you're coming from St. George's, they drop you right there.
All
yeah,
right.
just a little short walk back towards the Central Police Station. And you will get attendance. And we're starting from 10 a.m. I know the last health fair, we had people there from 7. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
From 7.
How was that particular one in anyway? We, of course, just to try back to something. How was that one in particular?
It was a fantastic turnout. We had students come in. We had the people from the neighborhood in that area came in. We had people come all the way from St. David's they had an issue and they wanted to get it checked, and they came. Yeah. So, like I tell you, people come from all over to our health fair because like I said, I can't stress this enough. We have a dedicated group of nurses that give off their time unselfishly. We have nurses that work the night shift and come and assist us in the morning so that they can be part of this giving back to the community. So we have Dr. Sonia Nixon was there. She gave a talk on different issues that affected women. Then the men got into it and said, well, Doc, what about us? And she also diverted her talk to talk about some of the men issues that we normally come across. And she gave some explanation and she talked about how best we can manage some of these situations that we find ourselves in.
All right.
And the most important thing is to build a relationship with your healthcare provider, your doctors, whether it be the healthcare nurse in your community. And once you've done that, then they get to know who you are. They understand your situation. I can make better recommendations for you as to how best you can take care of your health.
All right. And of course, Nicholas, the excellent part of this particular initiative, healthcare is not cheap. Some folks would say healthcare costs. And an excellent component of this is that it is absolutely free. Do you understand? And this is another initiative that will allow individuals to come out and get it. Because, anytime someone think about the health, they start thinking about the cost. What is going to cost me to get my health, some aspect of my health checked out? And you getting the opportunity to have your eyes, as you mentioned, your diabetes, your blood pressure, all of these things, you have to get them checked absolutely free. And, referrals will also be thrown out for you, which could make it easier for you in terms of going into a private doctor, and that will saving you some cost there. So that's an excellent component of it, for, of course, as a form of incentive for individuals who want to be part of this.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned cost because everyone thinks that healthcare is free. It is not. Even this health fair, it is not free. As GARP, as an organization, the Grenada Association of Retired Persons, what we do, we raise funds. We have benefactors living in the diaspora who are supporting us in this endeavor, right? So they support us with things as simple as cholesterol strips, diabetes strips, and the people from the sickle cell, they come and they do testing, screening for people that may suspect that they may be carriers of that dreadful disease. And, sickle cell is something that is very prominent and dear to us Grenadians. I'll get back to that story in a second. But in terms of our finances, how we do it, like I said, manufacturers donate some of these items to us, the strips, the testers. If you want to gauge how costly these things, next time you're in the pharmacy, ask them what it costs for a package of diabetes testing strips. You would be shocked to find out what those things cost. Yeah? And we do this for you free of charge. Right. Now, back to, sickle cell, I believe, the first person to be diagnosed with sickle cell is a Grenadian from St. Patrick's. A lot of people don't know that.
Yes, I knew that.
Fantastic. Well, that's great. So spread the news. Let everybody know about it, GT. Let everybody know about it. Yes, he's long deceased, but he's buried in St. Patrick's. And he was the first to be diagnosed with this and identified it. So, Grenadians have a very big I won't say S on the chest to say that yes, we really we're pioneers in this, and you should get yourself screened for this. It does require them to draw blood, so if you have a phobia of needles, you may want to calm yourself before you get there so that they can do it.
All right.
I'm only saying that because we had a group of students from one of the high schools came in and it was something else to see these people. The fear of some of these younger people to have drawing blood, or even as soon as they see the needle, they went into a different state. Some of them was almost to the point of fainting. Yeah.
All right.
So I would also engage GT, if you give me some from early age, start engaging your children with visiting a physician, visiting a doctor, so they get used to the procedures that take place once they get there. Yeah, it's very important for that to take place at an early stage, so that relationship is built and the fear is reduced to a point where you don't fear to go to the doctor. Yeah, to seek advice and seek treatment. I think that is very critical in our healthcare delivery these days.
All right. Nicholas, of course, I beg of you to, of course, throw that information once again, a bit of reminder for the individuals who are, of course, listening right now. Maybe have just joined us. Let them know a little bit more about the health fair, what's happening, what's the date once again, and we take a wrap for today's program.
Okay, fantastic. It's on the health fair is May the 28th, happening at the Central Police Station on the Carnage. We're starting at 10 a.m. and we go to 2 p.m. So come early, get registered, and at 10 a.m. We will start actually administrating the tests and stuff for the people. If you need to contact us for further information, you can reach our offices at 435-9857, or you can contact us via our WhatsApp number, which is 405-6507. We are available that way. If you want to reach out with us with emails, you have more questions, you want to engage with us, our email address is grenada-garp 2011, that's the year we were formed, at gmail.com, and you can send us some information there. And before I go, GT, I want to also talk about one other thing that we do that is very important to us. We operate a soup kitchen or a meal delivery. We call it a soup kitchen, but it's a meal delivery service that we do every Thursday for every week. And we deliver to seniors and shut-ins that in need of a meal, of a hot meal. Yeah? So with that, it's a strictly voluntary basis, and we get support from corporate Grenada. But what we're looking for right now, we're looking for anyone who has a home garden, a little farm in the backyard, and they're growing things like, tomatoes, dasheen, green fig, vegetables, which is very important for seniors to have that in there, seasoning peppers, green bananas, pumpkins, callaloo, dasheen, okras, blugger, carrots, edos, any of those things that you may have, and you want to donate it to us, we will accept those at our office at Carney James Boulevard. It's located right next door to Foodland, the parking lot. As you're approaching it, there's a big white tent always in the yard with the letters GARP on it. Just walk in there. Our office manager is there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and she would be happy to accept whatever donations you bring, and we would be happy to use that in our meal delivery that we are doing for shut-ins. And GT, another volunteer, a benefactor out of the United States, donated to us some bowls that we can put the food in that keeps it hot.
Okay.
Till it is delivered to the person, and a carrying case and everything, so that it is carried in a dignified way. And I must say that the Royal Grenada Police Force assists us tremendously in getting those meals delivered. on time to some of these certain people, and it's amazing partnership we have with them.
All right.
Thank you for the opportunity to say that.
All right, and that's certainly commendable what you're doing, because there's always someone that needs, and if GARP can take the initiative to do that, I show the individuals who do receive those hot meals are appreciative of a whole lot. I hope you get some of the vegetables and stuff you're asking. We're going through that a little bit of drought conditions on island right now, and the availability in them is on a low scale. So I certainly hope you will able to. There are folks who are listening and may have a little bit more than they may be able to use, and I certainly hope that they will take the initiative and deliver it, and certainly because they know what is being done for, what will be used for, I should say, and certainly know that. Once again, Nicholas, thank you so much for being on the program this morning. It's a blessing as always to have you on the show. All the best in terms of the health fair coming up. Hope lots of folks come out and get their health checked. Best wishes to you also for the rest of the day, man. Take it easy.
Thank you. You have a fantastic day also, my friend.
You too. Be good. All right. Hey, folks, that's where we take a wrap for this edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz. We do have another segment coming up for you, the folks from the Wireman's house. Stick around. We join them next. Welcome back once again, listeners and viewers. It's the Mid-Morning Buzz here on Classic Radio GBN TV. We have the folks from the Wireman House representing this morning. Of course, joining us today, we do have Ms. Duncan and, of course, Chris as usual. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Welcome to the Mid-Morning Buzz here once again. And they always come bearing, I can't say fruits. Some folks will say they come bearing fruits. But, they come bearing good stuff in terms of, what's available at the Wireman's house, in terms of appliances, equipment, whatever you need. They always do come bearing that. So what's available today, and let's hear from you.
So I just want to say good morning to you. Thanks for having us.
Sure.
Good morning to everyone who is tuning in via radio, television, and also the social media platform. And we are always here to give you the awareness as to what you can get at a Wireman's house. Christopher and myself, we always try to bring stuff so that you guys can actually see what we have to offer.
So true.
So Silani will give you a little brief review as to the items that we have here today.
Some folks may get a little confused. What did you call them? Chris, then Salandi. How much names do you have? I heard Chris, Christopher, Salandi. I don't know. I guess he's accepting all of them, right?
Yes.
They all belong to you, so you're just taking all of them. Anyway, that's good. That's good. So what are we starting off with today?
All right, so what are we starting off with today? Well, we know outside is very, very hot.
Very hot. Very hot. It's becoming a little bit unbearable unbearable.
Unbearable.
Yeah. We had a little bit of
can
rain
tell you.
yesterday that felt good.
Yeah.
But
It should have been a little longer.
it should have been for the entire day.
Well, yes,
But,
yes.
no, but also with that little rain that fell, brings heat as well.
So true.
Yes,
So true.
yes,
The
yes.
rain comes down and the heat
Heat
rises.
rise,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, so guys, so if you want to keep cool, yeah, guys, and you're looking for AC units, we have that available
All
at
right.
the Wireman's house.
All right.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, we carry AC units,
Now you know.
Now you know.
Now
Yeah.
you know.
Now
yeah.
you know that.
Not you.
All right.
And just in case you're wondering what size we have the 12,000 BTU and also the 18,000 BTU.
12 and 18. All right.
Yes, and
all
they're
right.
also inverters.
All right. Great.
Yes.
Great.
And also as well, right? Also we have fans as well. Yeah, we have fans available. Right? We also have a 16-inch standing fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have this little gadget here.
All right. That looks interesting.
It's very
This little gadget here. So I'm borrowing a little
A little power supply.
Yeah,
No
power
worries on that. No worries on that. Go right ahead.
I'm borrowing.
No worries on that. I like how you bring all you brought that little component that goes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a ceiling fan,
Yeah.
right? Now, as you can see, now it also has a light attached to it.
All right.
Okay. The thing about this one, now you can connect it to your
Lamp holder.
lamp holder.
Your lamp holder.
Your regular lamp holder.
All right.
Okay. So let's go. Alright.
All right, so he's in the process of, let me see if I can narrate for you one time, folks. He's in the process of screwing it on like you would screw on a screw bulb in your house, as some folks would say.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's it. It's as
Yes.
simple as that.
Simple as
It's as
that.
simple as that. All right. All right, so there's a light,
Yes.
and it also incorporates
It's also,
With a fan.
with a fan
Fan
with it,
as well, yeah.
also.
Yes. And the thing about this fan as well, you can also have the remote.
It comes remote.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't know
because you don't
where
want to be going all up in the air to try to put that on, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
I
exactly.
don't know where the battery fell out somewhere.
All right.
So it comes to the remote, right?
All right.
But with the remote, you could change the temperature. Right? It have three
In
temperature
terms of the temperature or speed, are we?
setting the temperature settings for the light.
Different lighting.
Oh, okay,
Different lighting.
different lighting, the
Yes,
temperature.
different lighting.
All right.
All right.
So we have the warm, we have the cool, and we have the white.
Okay.
And also for the fan as well, you can also change the mood as well and the speed as well
Okay.
on the fan. And you can also set it for if you want the fan and the light to come on and off.
All right.
So we have
Or if you want one at a time.
One at
Yeah.
a time,
Okay.
yeah.
So you want fan only, that could be set for that. You
Yes,
want the light only,
yes,
could be
yeah.
set for that.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Right. So you have 1 hour, 2, and up to 4 hours.
So it also has a timer
Timer.
option
Yes,
on it
yes, it
also.
has a
Great.
timer
All right.
option.
And trust me, GT, this blows very, very cool.
I guess you have one home, right?
I could only tell you. It is small,
I'm
but it
assuming
works
that you have one
perfectly
over.
fine.
Yeah. It's perfect and it's very, very cool. And the lighting as well, based as you can see on the lighting,
Yeah.
it's pretty bright.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, great. I mean, that's interesting there. I know there's probably someone who wants to incorporate that in yours. Instead of having two separate fan and a light, you could have one two of them incorporated into one.
Yeah.
Into one. All right.
Yes. And also as we know that the water is also an issue as well. Not only the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes
right.
when I go home, I have to run.
Yeah.
I have to run home. Yeah,
To capture the
to
water.
catch the water,
Yeah.
to catch the water. And so we have this, as you can see here.
water pump.
Well, probably could pull it a little closer. May block out Miss Duncan for a minute, but we will
That's
probably
fine.
just put it back in place shortly. All right.
Alright, so as you can see here, this is our water pump. Yeah. So we have two types, two sizes actually, right? Which is we have a 800 watts
Yes.
and a 1300 watts.
All right.
Right. So the 800 watts, it's 1 horsepower, and the 1300 is 2 horsepower.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So also the tank size is a 25 liter tank. the range or the distance, right? The 800 is 40 meters.
40 meters.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the 1300 is 47 meters.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
You know, so for those people who live on hilly side and the pressure of the water is hard to get up, this is perfectly
This is
fine.
and so to be adequate for you to get one of that and have the water
Yes.
pumped to you. All
Yes.
right. All right. All right. All right.
Now, GT, I have something here. You might say, well, I walk in with my bottle of water. Yes, I walk it. Yes, I walk with my bottle of water. Now, this is to basically a little show and tell. Yeah, so I don't have one of the products because it's very huge.
Yes.
So I decided to walk with the water. Yeah. All right. So now everybody want to save on water as well. No matter what, right? So we have this product,
Yes.
right, which is called Toto, right? It's a toilet tank
Yes.
or toilet bowl, right?
What's the name? What the name you give it?
Toto.
The brand is
Toto.
Toto.
Brand is Toto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brand is
Okay.
Toto.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and this use 1 gallon of water for flush.
Okay, usually most tanks will carry approximately about 3 gallons.
So 3 gallons. is the
3 to
most.
5
3 to 5 gallons. Most tanks,
most,
yes,
yeah,
depending
yeah.
on the size.
The size of
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one use
1 gallon.
1 gallon of
1
1
gallon of water. Yeah, and also it has a 360 flushing capacity that it flush right around the tank.
Okay,
Yeah, instead of this
just goes down.
goes down.
All right, all right.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
So once you flush, everything goes
Have
down.
a suction.
So it's one
Yeah.
push, one push.
One push.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
All right. So we have two types. We have the one piece, which is everything. The tank is built in to the toilet,
All right.
and also we have the two piece. We have the tank and the bowl as
And
well.
the ball built in together.
Yeah, built
All
in
right.
together. Yeah. So guys, and this is pretty good. A lot of people like that idea that you don't have to use a lot of water to flush your toilet.
Okay, that's been some of the concerns that we've been hearing this morning on one of my shows. That was one of the concerns of individuals, the wastage of water, especially when it comes to toilet, and how people use the toilet just for urination, and then you use a whole 3 gallon of
3
water just
gallon
to
of
wash
water.
and
Yeah,
urination and so forth.
Yeah.
And that will certainly be a way of saving thing for you. Can I reduce on your water consumption?
Yeah. So we are the Wireman doing our part, to let everybody know,
Yes.
save the water.
Just
as well.
1 gallon of water.
1 gallon.
One gallon of water.
1 gallon of water.
1 gallon.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
So, folks, you got to head on down to the Wireman's house and get the Toto, as you said. I like the way it says, right?
Yeah, the Toto.
Get the Toto, and of course, get a view of it. And you maybe want to make some changes because everybody wants ways of saving these days.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? Whether it goes from your energy costs, and if you could save on your water consumption, it'll be much better for you.
Correct,
Much better for you.
yeah.
All right. What else are you offering? Is that a go for us for today?
Yes. So basically, I don't know if Ms. Duncan want to add a few stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for your meter centers, your split panels, your surface panels, your flush panels, head on down to the Wireman's house. Your plumbing fittings, you can get PEX, you can get copper, Schedule 40, you name it. Later appliances, head on down to the Wireman's house. If you're on here and you want to contact us, you can reach us on 443-5577 or 449-5577. You can also email us at thewireman'shouse@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platform, Instagram and Facebook.
All right.
Yes. And also, guys, coming soon, right? We will be doing a little promo on our Facebook and Instagram page. I would say it's something a little fun, to get everybody, into it. We'll be doing guess what's on the table.
All right.
Have a little interaction with our social
With
media
our social
platforms.
So if you probably put some products up, you
Yeah.
guessed it, or maybe just something that represents a product, and you
Yeah.
guessed it, and of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
and is it? Did you win something?
Well, we were still working
working
on
on
that.
the
Yeah,
logistics of it.
that's to get.
I was thinking about
our
participating.
page,
I like to win something too. know.
You just never know.
As Ms. Duncan said, you never know. It's just to get our social media pages, our followers, to learn.
Keep them interactive.
To learn a little more of the products that we have to offer at the Wireman House, right? So they'll get a sense of knowledge because you, as a customer, right? Sometimes you basically come into the Wireman House and do not have an idea what you are looking for or what the electrician was sent you for. Right. So we want to create that platform of product knowledge, getting our customers and the viewers to know, hey, you know what, the Wireman have this. This is what it is for, what it's used for, and how can it benefit you.
And it benefits you as a consumer also, because you come in, some electrician or a plumber may say, hey, go get that fitting for me. He may tell you go get an elbow. You know what I mean? And go get a whatever you want.
And sometimes, not cutting you off, sometimes they say to go to elbow, but remember we have 45 degrees and we have 90 degrees. Exactly. You understand? So, this program helps.
And then it saves the back and forth for some reason or the other. You don't have to get to the Wireman, so that then you still have the quality plumber. He may not be available, so you have to wait. So the Wireman house can offer you those assistance. And you get that pre-knowledge of it by going to of course, the different social media platforms and learn about the products. Makes it easier for you. Great idea, I would say. Great idea. Anything further before we take a wrap? That's it for today?
Make the Wireman house a one-stop shop. You can come and shop in comfort.
All right, great. Hey, folks, that's how we take a wrap for today's edition of the Mid-Morning Books. Thanks to the folks from the Wireman House once again. Have yourself a good one, folks. That's where I say goodbye.